Welcome to A Double
Double
and Dice
with your host Kim.
and Jocelyn.
Pour your favorite beverage
Pull up a comfy chair.
because we are ready to roll. Welcome to episode 155 of Double Double and Dice. And today I opened the episode instead of Kim.
Because Kim's going to be doing all the talking today, I think.
Well, maybe, but also once again, I'm in a hotel. Shocker. I only have my phone. I don't have a device that will let me look at all of the things. So yeah, so Kim's kind of in charge. I'm just here to talk.
Yep, I got all the things in front of me.
So we appreciate that, Kim. We appreciate you having all the things. So I am in Where in the World is Jocelyn? This is what I put in my weekly
Where
update to
in
my
the
team.
world is Jocelyn?
Jocelyn
Diego?
Baumeister. Yeah, so in my weekly update to my team, my patch, it's the new terminology we have, new company, who dis. I have a note at the bottom that says Where in the World is Jocelyn this week because I'm never in this. So
Just
this
a
week
side note.
yeah,
Have you ever watched Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego?
I think I watched it when I was younger,
Yeah, okay.
like a
It's
long time
great.
ago. I don't really remember it all.
Neither do I.
Um, but like when it comes to that kind of stuff, like I remember watching like Sailor Moon and The
Mm-hmm.
Price is Right. Those are the
Oh,
things I
I love
remember.
Prices Right.
Yeah, the good old days with Bob Barker.
Yeah.
But yeah, where in the world is Jocelyn today? Jocelyn is in Newfoundland.
Fabulous place, by the way, in Canada.
I do love it here. And weather-wise, it's actually been primarily better than where I normally live in Ontario. I'm in St. John's, which is the big capital city of Newfoundland. And I'm in a hotel here. And yeah, I was here last week and I was supposed to be home this week. And then they said, Hey, Jocelyn, we need you in Newfoundland again. And I found out when I was on the plane home an hour into my trip home. So I got to spend the weekend at home, do my laundry,
To repack.
repacked. I jam-packed it in though. We'll talk about that when we get there. But yeah, and then I came back on the plane and got here, and they had just had a snowstorm before I got here. And the first night I was here, they had a windstorm. So for those that are uninitiated, Newfoundland is an island in the Atlantic Ocean, um, fairly far off the distance. It's the furthest easternmost point of Canada, and I actually went to the easternmost point of Canada last week, which I did not know was like 15 minutes from where I normally stay. In fact, 15 minutes from where I am right now by car. From the exact position I'm standing, it's 15 minutes away. So yeah, so I went to the easternmost point of Canada last week. Then I went home and then I came back. So yeah, so I'm in Newfoundland and I'm coming home on Friday and hopefully I don't have to come back next week because as much as I love these folks and this city, I would like to be home for Christmas.
I don't think they'll fly
So
you out for Christmas time. I hope
I
not.
mean, probably not, but it looks like everything's gonna get wrapped up here this week. So um, I should be able to go home comfortably on Friday and have a couple of weeks at home before I have to get on an airplane again. But Newfoundland is an island in the Atlantic, I said that, and we get a lot of weather here. So Monday night there was a windstorm. Would you like to guess how much winds we got, Kim? Like what
All
kilometers
right.
per hour?
72.
Okay, double that?
No way.
Yeah,
100 and
yeah,
something? Wow.
140 kilometers an hour at
Did you actually
peak.
sleep outside in that?
No, I stayed in the hotel. The center of the island, as part of that storm that brought all the wind, the center of the island got 40 centimeters of snow overnight.
Just the center.
Well, like not like the exact middle, but like in the island is very rocky, right? It's basically a big rock. That's
Yeah.
why they call it the rock. And in the center, there's like some valleys around the mountains and stuff like that. And yeah, in there, those communities got 40 centimeters of snow. So for the uninitiated, 30 centimeters is 1 foot. So in the course of less than 8 hours, that area got over a foot of snow in American measurements.
Crazy. And what's the temperature?
It was like it wasn't cold. I would say it was probably hovering around zero, but the wind chill brought it down to maybe like -10. Today it was like a high of 7. It was raining.
Mm.
So, and last week when I was here, it was warmer here every day than it was in Ontario because Ontario was going through a cold snap and it was like super cold there. It was like minus what, 15 or something with the wind chill?
Yeah, between 15 and 20, and it's back to being kind of nice now. So,
And that's Celsius, friend. So,
yeah,
do your
do your
conversions.
do your conversion.
I don't know what the conversions are. I know 32 is 0 in Fahrenheit. 32 Fahrenheit is 0 Celsius. After that, I'm out. Um, so yeah, but so you can do your conversions. But yeah, it was like -15 or -20 Celsius in Ontario, and here it was like 7 degrees
But that's
last week.
feels like that.
Yeah, it was like beautiful last week. Like they had had a snowstorm before I got here that they were clearing out of when I arrived on Tuesday last week. And the weather was lovely. Like the temperature was nice, the snow was starting to melt, it started to rain when it warmed up. Like there was really nice weather. This week, like Monday, was kind of messy because they had had snow on Sunday. Then the winds came in. The winds were all cleared up by Tuesday morning. We didn't really get any snow in St. John's proper. And now it's what day is it today, Kim? Wednesday?
Wednesday.
It's Wednesday night. And yeah, it was lovely. I just walked back from dinner. So a colleague of mine is here from Denmark,
Oh,
Nina. So my company is now the company I work for now is international. So she's here on a project to help get these stores open, and she and I went to dinner downtown St. John. So I just walked back from the restaurant, and it was quite warm. It was quite lovely. Well, anyway, yeah, and it was nice to eat out at a restaurant that was not in the hotel because I do like the hotel restaurant, but the limited options, like there's only so many things on the menu. And then also last
fish,
night,
fish, and more fish.
there's a lot of fish,
Seafood.
and I don't eat fish. But last night I had a lovely burger. It was like a
Yeah,
burger with bacon and cheddar and French fries. It was really tasty. And then just as I was finishing up my dinner, I saw a mouse in the restaurant, which was kind of creepy.
that is a little
So
creepy.
I know it's the time of year. It's cold outside. They're trying to get inside, whatever. But I was just like, oh, I just ate here and there's a rat. And I ate there the night before too, but I didn't see the mouse the night before. But if I saw the mouse, it was probably there before.
Have you had no lobster?
No, I don't eat shellfish.
Oh,
Also, it's not lobster season in Newfoundland.
okay.
It's lobster season in Nova Scotia, which is a different island.
But they could bring it over.
They do. The lobster in Newfoundland right now is from Nova Scotia. We talked about it last week when we were at a restaurant. I went out to with Nina again last week, and then Michael was here as well from BC. And the three of us went to dinner, and they were asking about the lobster, and the restaurant was saying, yeah, it's not lobster season in Newfoundland. It's Nova Scotia lobster right now because Nova Scotia's lobster season is like end of November until the beginning of May. And then Newfoundland's lobster season is later in the year. It's like, I don't
So
know if
they
it's like
swim over.
April or May. It has to do with the waters,
So the
the
water swims
temperature in the
over.
water. No, it has to do with like the temperature of the water. Like you don't want to have a Newfoundland lobster at this time of year. So
Interesting. Things we're learning today, people.
it's like oysters, like there's seasons for those things. And
Mhm.
anyway, I don't even eat fish and I know this stuff. So,
Only time I ever had a
but
lobster was when I was in Newfoundland. So
was it in summer?
yeah, we were in
Perfect.
end
So it was
of
season.
June.
Yeah, there you go. That's lobster season in
Yeah.
Newfoundland. So, yeah, so I'm here in Newfoundland and I think my meal was fine and I haven't gotten sick, so I think it's all good. And the restaurant was really good about it. They reported it right away and you know, said they would take care of it. And they closed the section that it was in, like where we saw the mouse,
Oh,
so
they
that
didn't
people
close the
wouldn't
whole
be over there.
restaurant? Oh, weird.
I mean, it's one mouse. It wasn't in the food service area like it was in the restaurant area. It wasn't in the kitchen.
So you think.
I mean, I don't know, but I'd
We don't
already
know where the
eaten, so we're
mouse has
trying not
been.
to be too grossed out about it.
Yeah, okay.
So anyway, so tonight I did not eat at the hotel restaurant. We went to a different restaurant called Blue on Water, and it was delicious. I had a chicken shawarma salad, super tasty. Super, super good.
A
Highly
shawarma
recommend.
place in Newfoundland. Interesting.
No, it was a restaurant that had a chicken shawarma salad. So it wasn't a shawarma place. My friend Nina got a salmon. So
Mm.
hmm, she said it was delicious. And we had some Brussels sprouts too. We shared some roasted Brussels sprouts that had like honey and candied pecans. They were delicious.
No bacon.
I don't think there was any bacon in the Brussels sprouts. No, no bacon. But I did have a very interesting beer.
Local.
It was a local brew. It was a salted sour.
Interesting.
I can't remember the name of it. I did not take a picture. I should have, but yeah, so it was a salted sour. So it was like a sour beer, but it had a bit of salt taste to it. Like it was a sea salt sour is what she called it. I was like, well, that sounds interesting. Let's try that. It was really good. You wouldn't want to drink like four of them. One was plenty.
I can't even drink two beers, so it's too
I
much
can
sometimes.
I can drink two beer depending on like over what span of time. I
Yeah,
can't
not
drink two
back to
beer
back.
fast because they're very filling.
Yes.
We had a cocktail and then we had a beer. So yeah, and we had dinner and it was delicious. And yeah, so now I'm in the hotel again and I'm trying to talk more so that Kim doesn't have to talk as much. And that's my story. So I get to come home from Newfoundland on Friday, provided the weather doesn't change and the winds don't become a problem. Fingers crossed. And yeah, that's my story. So
Well, it'll be nice here,
um,
so you don't have to worry about the weather coming back here.
fingers crossed. Yeah, you never know what's going to happen. I mean, Newfoundland is always tricky. I've been very lucky. All of my flights have been on time, but like coming in on Monday, they changed our plane Sunday night because of the snowstorm that had come in on Sunday. They had to cancel a bunch of flights, so they put us on a bigger plane, and the plane was overbooked. So they were actually offering people $1,200 in flight credit to take the next plane.
Which would have been
Like
hours later or next day.
4 hours later.
Mm.
I was on an 8 a.m. flight, and the next flight was I think at 12:40. So 5 hours.
It's not
I
too
did not.
bad.
If it was money, I would have taken it, but
Yeah.
it was flight credit.
Mm.
And flight credits have expiry dates and things like that. And I don't know when I'm taking my next trip. So for personal, because that would not be a work credit. That would be a personal credit if I took that. If it was cash, then I would have said, sure, I'll take the next flight. I'll work from the airport for 4 hours.
Yeah. As long as the
Because I
Wi-Fi is
wasn't
good.
like in a super rush to get to the store. Like I needed to get here, but I didn't, if I didn't get here until the evening, the world would not have ended. So anyway, but it was not cash. So
I don't
yeah,
think they probably offer that anymore.
I mean, I think if they really needed somebody to do it, they could pull it off, but it wasn't worth it. I had a nice seat on the plane. I was like, this is a good seat. I want to stick with this seat. I'm picky about my plane seats. I have a bad seat coming home on Friday. I'm hoping I can change it when I check in. I get motion sick on planes, so I need to be at the front.
Mm.
I have to be in front of the wing. If I'm behind the wing, I have a bad time.
Do
So,
you tell them that?
no.
No.
I mean, I booked my seat, but when I booked my seat, it's a Friday coming out of Newfoundland before Christmas, so it's tough for seat bookings. And it was a last minute flight because I booked it a week ago, less than a week ago. Um, so I'm in like row 28 of like 36 or something. It's pretty far back. I don't love it. Hopefully I can get moved up. So we'll see.
You will
Anyway,
see.
so yeah. So I went home for 2 days and then I came back and I saw a mouse and I did things. And that's kind of where I'm at. What have you been up to, Kim?
Um, other than playing, nothing. Nothing exciting.
Work
Work, counting it down. One day and a bit left to go.
till the end of the year for work
Yeah. Then I get
and
2 weeks
then
off.
Christmas.
Yeah. can't wait for a little bit of a break. So
Yeah,
if people know,
breaks
I'm
are
on
nice.
school schedule. So when school's off, I'm off.
Nice. And Noah has not been sick. He's been holding up okay.
Yeah, he's been pretty good. So
There's a lot of sick going around right now. It's the flu season.
yeah, he's been festive all week wearing his
Nice.
clothes. So
Cool.
today he was Mr. Grinchy, all in Grinchy stuff.
Cool. I like the Grinch. It's my favorite. Did you find Grinch Flip 7 yet?
Nope.
Did none of our American friends offer to buy it for you?
Nope.
Hello, American friends who listen to the podcast.
Kim's in dire need of Flip 7 Grinch.
Slide into our DMs.
Yeah, I'm
Um,
actually kind of shocked they don't have it here. But then again, Canada, nothing.
I mean, it'll probably come next year or something.
Probably. Who
Yep.
knows?
But yeah, so speaking of the holiday spirit, Kim,
Yes.
I think that you played a holiday themed game.
We actually played a Holo theme game that wasn't zombies.
What?
What?
I,
Well, it was
I was
kind of
there.
funny because this is a board game that is actually very hard to get. And the only place you can get it right now is Amazon
Oh,
here in
weird.
Canada. Here in Canada.
Yep.
So Matt ordered it and he got it just in time. It's called Santa's Workshop. So this is the second edition to it. So I was able to proxy most of the stuff. So I just printed what I needed and used resources from other games
Yep.
to for the resource part. So yeah, this game is it's cute. So you're like little elves and you have to build toys.
Yep.
And to build the toys, you have to get certain resources. So it's a worker placement game. So you have 3 elves that you have, and you have to put them on the board to get things. Whether you need fabric, whether you need this or X to get your toy going. You can collect reindeers, and then what it is mostly just points at the end of the game.
Mm-hmm.
And there's 2 sides to it. There's a standard version of playing the game, which is more family friendly.
Yep.
And then there's a advanced version of the game. So we obviously played the standard version. It was a very quick game. I think we were done in half an hour or something like
Nice.
that. It wasn't hard to pick up and go.
So, I mean, you must have finished it right after I dropped off watching.
Pretty much. We were like less than an hour. So like just less than an hour. I think because it's so family, like there were, even with 2 of us, they didn't block off stuff, right? In
Mm-hmm.
some games they say, oh, if you're playing with 2 players, block off these or something like that. So there was no restrictions,
Yep.
really. And we just kind of did our thing. I think I thought I was winning, but then Matt beat me out by like 1 because
What?
he played the reindeer game. So he was going for all the reindeers. So
Yep.
yeah, they boost
Is that like
your
going
points.
for the longest road in
Almost. So you have to.
Catan?
It's based up. The points are based on how many unique you have.
Yeah.
And then you get a bonus 2 points if you have a duplicate. So I think they had actually 9 reindeers when technically there's 8 reindeers. So they actually had an extra reindeer.
Isn't that your Randolph?
No, Randolph was Randolph was a promo card. Matt didn't have it.
Oh, right.
So
But there's
Randolph,
8 reindeer.
yeah, but they
Or
had a ninth
there's 9
one.
reindeer.
No, there's not.
You know, Dasher and Dancer and Prancer and Vixen, Comet and Cupid and Donner and Blitzen.
But we're
But do
not counting
you
Rudolph.
recall the most famous reindeer of all?
But actually, Rudolph.
Randolph the red-nosed reindeer.
Actually, so Rudolph wasn't in the game.
I understand.
So the ninth one was like Violet or something like that.
Yeah.
But yes, Randolph is a promo card, and Randolph. Actually, I made the joke not knowing this because after we got off the stream, I'm like, we were talking about the promo cards, and I'm like, It'd be kind of funny if Randolph actually had a green nose, and he's like, it does have a green nose.
Hilarious.
Yeah, so Randolph has a green nose. Rudolph's brother, I guess. I don't know.
Yeah.
But it's a promo card, so he's still thinking about getting it, so he'll see.
Nice.
So yeah, super easy to play, very friendly. It was too easy for me.
Okay.
It wasn't like challenging as much. So we decided, okay, one day we'll play the advanced version, which actually is we are going to play it next Saturday night gaming.
Nice.
Yep, our Millie and Nerdy Anna are not around, so we're going to do the advanced version. And
Cool.
so we'll talk about that next time. So advanced version is pretty much almost the same, except the reindeers are different. They actually do stuff and help you.
Oh.
And to do your or to get your resources, if I haven't read through it, but just trying to think, I think if you to get your resources, you actually have to make coal. So I think it's going to be
Interesting.
very resource management because
Mm-hmm.
you need coal to do X, but if you don't have coal, you can't do X. You know what I mean? So we'll see how it works. It's a lot with coal in it.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, so we'll play that next board game night. And
Nice.
we'll see if it's a little bit more challenging, which I think is good on their part for making something very simple for family. And then if you just need a little bit of a boost, they have the advanced version, more challenging, I'm hoping. So yeah,
Cool.
Santa's workshop.
And you enjoyed it.
I enjoyed it. Yes, it was fun, but a little too easy for me.
Yeah. So I was watching the beginning of the stream. Who's the person that got upset that I was first? Who was that?
Oh, was that Shamrock?
Yes.
Yeah, I think it was Shamrock.
Yeah. I happened to catch the stream announcement right away, and I got on the Twitch stream and I claimed first. And I've been first, I think, 9 times now. 9 times, 11 times. I don't know. I'll try on Saturday to see if I can be first again. It's just a little Twitch thing. And Shamrock was very upset
Oh
that
yeah, he never
someone had
makes it.
claimed
That's why
first.
he
Oh,
he he
okay.
misses it by always a second because I tend to beat him.
Yes. And
So
I
he
like
always
beating
gets
you.
angry. Yeah, I totally forgot about it. I didn't do it.
Yeah.
Yeah,
There's been a few times I've been able to beat you on it. So
yeah. It's
when I happened to draw the stream. So anyway, I joined the stream to watch the beginning and chatted a little bit with you and Matt. I think Rob was there,
mm-hmm.
and yeah, and then I was pretty tired, so I ended up dropping off. But it sounds like I didn't miss too much.
No, no. We had another person there too. I don't remember. I think it was a new viewer.
Yeah, there was a few
That
other
was
viewers,
yeah.
and
That
I
was
think didn't Laurier show up at one point?
I don't know.
I think he did. I'd have to go back
I
to the chat
didn't
to
remember seeing
confirm,
him.
but
Yeah.
but anyway, it looked like a fun game, and I liked the art.
Yeah,
The art was very
it's
nice.
cutesy. Yeah, yeah, and then
Hmm.
the elf names were cute. I don't know about my elf name. Like I don't know about being Rumble on a kids game, but so the standard version is 6 plus, but the advanced version they say to play ages 10 and up. So
Interesting.
yeah, so it must be a little bit something.
Right.
Because there's not much reading, so like a little kid could just put the things together, right? Like the toys
Yeah.
don't have reading; they're just resources. You don't have to read to do anything. So
Sometimes I find these numbers are arbitrary.
I'm sure a 4 year old could probably pick it up.
Like the ages are arbitrary because it really just depends on the kid, right?
Yeah,
Like HeroClix, they say is 14 plus. But there's some excellent players that are playing this at like age 8 and 7. And it really just depends on the kid and how they're taught, right?
yeah,
But I think you would appreciate this, Kim. Like I think, it's the same with Noah and most kids. If they're interested in something, they're going to figure it out.
oh yeah, yeah,
If they have no interest in it, they're going to be like, this is awful, and they don't care, and they're just going to move on. But if it's something that interests them, they're going to figure it out and they're going to do it well, right? So, I think if the kid's interested, they're going to do well.
Yeah. I mean, if it's like, oh, here's your toy. Oh, you need this, this, and this, and then just put your guy where you want to get your stuff, right? It's like not that
Yeah.
hard. Yeah.
No, not that hard at all. So, cool. So that was it. That was the only game, Kim.
That was yeah, that was the only game we played. Like I don't play anything else other than Saturdays unless something's going on, right? So
Yeah, like we have to pick a new board game day.
yeah. I think I actually
Yeah.
have one with my other friends end of the month. So
Other friends.
yeah. the the friend that actually got me into all these board games.
Yeah. Um, cool. Well, I had a jam-packed weekend of gaming for the little bit of time I was home. I played DCC, Dungeon Crawl Classics, with Kim and Rob and Dennis and Mike on Friday night. We had a good session.
Mm-hmm.
We are trying to fight the evil Knockmort, or find him so we can fight him in our cool adventure where people have turned into trees. So we had a good session there. I don't think we got too far off track this week. There was some
No,
good
just a lot
fighting.
of roaming around a underground place.
Yeah, we were in the underground dungeon and we were fighting bugbears. No,
Yep.
yes. Anyway, that was fun. So we had a good time there. We had some good laughs. Uh, Saturday, last minute, Rob and I decided to head out to Mississauga to play in month 2 of the Sentinel Strike OP kit for HeroClix. It was a X-Men 97 Battle Royal. We, drafted our teams in the first round and played, and then we played 2 more Battle Royal rounds. I did reasonably well. I think I came in second, second. I think I came in second in all 3 of my rounds. So, and I think in all the battle royals I played, there was only 3 players, so right in the middle. But yeah, it was good. I pulled some decent pieces, some pieces that I needed for my collection, and yeah, it was a fun time. And then on Sunday, we were local in Oshawa, the 3D shop, and we had our Strange Tales HeroClix pre-release, not pre-release, release day event. And we had 9 players. So a little bit soft, but going into the Christmas season, the holiday season, sometimes a little bit harder for people to get out. They've got other plans. Also, budgets are a little bit tighter because people are doing holiday shopping. So a few of our regulars couldn't make it out. But it was really cool. I pulled a super rare prime in my play boosters. And as a vet runner, I took the first buy, and then I played 2 rounds and I lost both my games. My dice were not doing particularly well, but I had a fun time. I also bought 2 extra boosters out of the product kit that was there, and I got another super rare. So I got some cool stuff. So it's exciting to see some more HeroClix. It's been a lot of HeroClix releases lately, but it looks like we're going to have a bit of a gap now until April. So it's nice to have a bit of a gap. So our Strange Tales is arriving this week, our own product that we'll use for the channel, Dice Station Zebra, and we'll get our sealed games recorded. But it was nice to get our hands on some of the product already. So that was kind of cool. So we had a fun time. And then I packed and came back to Newfoundland, and that's my story. I already told you all about that.
Nice.
So, yeah, so HeroClix was basically it. I had a good chat with one of my employees out here who was surprised that I played games and found out he's huge into Magic, which doesn't
Mm.
surprise me from his age. Made sense to me that he'd be a Magic guy. So we had a good chat about that. We talked about Star Wars and we talked a little bit about HeroClix and Dice Masters. So that was
So
a
are
nice
you calling him
conversation I had
old or
today.
young?
Young.
Mm.
Yeah, he's younger. So compared to me,
I
not
wouldn't
like,
take like a young person picking up magic, to be honest with you. I thought they
well,
would
I
be
mean,
more a little older.
I think it just depends. Magic is the number one TCG basically, right? I think Pokemon's pretty big too. But Magic is the most well known. Like if you say Magic the Gathering to the average person, they've at least heard of it,
Mm-hmm.
even if they don't know what it is. Um, so, and it's being that it's the most common one, right? The longest running one and the one that people know the most. When you're in a more isolated area, like the island of Newfoundland in the Atlantic Ocean, it makes more sense that the more popular established one is the one that the stores carry here.
Yeah, it'll be based on location. So
Yeah. So, so yeah, we chatted a little bit about that and the type of what do you call it? The type of games that he plays, and he mostly does Commander. So I talked about how Commander decks are too big and I don't like shuffling them.
you would
They
never get to
are.
any of your cards that you really want, probably.
No, it's the worst. He likes it. I think it's the multiplayer format that he likes.
Mm. Well, there's a Ninja Turtle set coming out that I see that they have like a almost like a co-op solo, something like
Yeah,
that I'm interested in. So
cool.
I'll have to see if I get on some pre-orders for that.
When we go to the local game store to play Magic, which we do from time to time, I would say most of the folks are younger. Like
Hmm.
Rob and I are probably on the older side of the spectrum. Like occasionally there's one or two older people, older than us, but I would say most of the people that are playing are in their 20s.
I don't know. That shocks me for some reason. I think they would go more towards like Pokemon, or like Lorcana because it's just newer, right? I don't know.
Yeah, but I mean, I think with Pokemon, I think some people started with Pokemon and moved into Magic, right? And then I think also Lorcana, like if you're not a Disney person, like IPs matter to people. They don't matter to me. I don't really care what the IP is, um, for any of the games that I've played. I think I've said that before. But some people, it's like about the IP, like, oh, I don't watch Disney movies, so I'm not going to play this, or I don't like Star Wars, so I'm not going to play Star Wars Unlimited. And I'm like, well, you're
Yeah,
missing out
true.
because this game is really cool. So the game is the game, it's just the skin, right?
Mm-hmm.
Like a lot of these games have similar mechanics.
Maybe that's what gets people into Magic because there's so many different IPs too.
Mm-hmm. Yep, absolutely. So yeah. So yeah, I think that's it for this week's games. Did we get a dice bag, Kim?
We do have a dice bag,
Cool.
and dice bag that went on the train and went off the train. So
So we
we'll
had
talk
a
about it.
traditional double and dice podcast convo derailment.
Yes, in written form. So we heard from Darren again on our last episode on the YouTube.
Hi, Darren.
He said, "It's great that you have been playing some Stone Meyer games, aka Vantage. It's a Stone Meyer game. Wormspan, Wingspan, I think Finspan are all Stone Meyer games as well.
Yes.
They're my favorite game publisher. So my all-time favorite game is Scythe, I think it's called.
Oh yeah,
Is by them. Yeah. It would
I've
be
heard of
fair
that
to
game.
say I'm a bit of a fanboy. Yes, I never actually played it, but I've heard of it.
I've heard of it though.
Matt actually replied to him. It wasn't me because I was looking at him like
What?
I don't think that's my I don't think that's
Yeah,
my reply.
and it wasn't me. I wasn't on
Because
the
usually I
YouTube.
would it's under the DM North account. I would like say Kim at the end, right?
Yeah.
So I think it was Matt who replied. He says, that is one I've looked at lots but never pulled the trigger on." Which is I'm guessing he's referring to Scythe or Sith.
Yep.
Sith.
Scythe.
I don't know. SCYTHE.
Yeah, I don't know if it's Scythe or Scythe. I don't know if the C
Yeah.
is silent.
Someone can correct us.
What? No.
Who's right? I don't know.
Doesn't matter.
But yeah, I would those types of games, some of those is like you almost want to play it first before you know if you're gonna like it.
Right, before you commit to buying it.
Yeah, and I don't know what type of game that is. Um so yeah. Then we heard from a bunch of people in the Discord.
Best place to be.
Yep. So Nick said that the Grinch version of Flip 7 is a Walmart exclusive. Not sure what that means for Canada. I told him, yep, I checked my Walmart and they don't have it. So they only had the original, the actual one. And then
Mm-hmm.
Unknown Force, aka Petrus, said, I tried two other TCGs at PAX this year, Cookie Run, which is a funny name, and Flesh and Blood, which I know of. And it was mainly to kill the time since I'm trying to fill up my schedule other than Lorcana. Even worse when it's just on demand Lorcana. He says, laugh out loud.
Mm-hmm.
So if they had Swoo learn to play, then I would have signed up for it and also get promos too. Laugh out loud. But yes, at Jocelyn. If there's a time next time I see you guys and are free, then you can teach me.
Absolutely, Petrus will teach you.
And then Nick asked, "How is Cookie Run?" I looked it up. I think it's, I want to say, anime-ish. I think.
Okay.
He said it was good, pretty fun. Not sure if I would want to play it as a main game. And then he also said, "Oh, now here's where our derailment went." He said, "Oh, at PAX, I saw Pog remake called Slam Throne. So Slam Throne is being built by Roxley, who does
Okay.
Dice Throne.
And
Um,
also that other game that you keep telling me that we should play,
yes, Radlands.
Radlands.
Yep.
Yeah.
So Pog, did you ever, was that in your time? No. I'm gonna say no.
Pogs were a little bit.
You were
I
ahead, I
was.
think.
I was a little bit ahead of Pogs, but my
Yeah.
sisters played Pogs.
Yes. So
They mostly collected Pogs.
it was during my time. So I used to play it, collect
You're
it.
not that much younger than I am. It was during my time.
Well, 5 years were difference.
The same as my sister.
So see, same time. No, and then marbles was another big one for me too during that time as well.
Yeah, I
Um,
had a marbles phase.
yeah, I wonder where my marbles are at. And then I said, yep, it's from Roxley. I thought it was going to hit Kickstarter. I haven't seen it yet, but maybe it will. I don't know what their plans are for it. And then he said, yeah, I'm not calling it Slam Throne. It's totally Pogs. Um, then I said I still have my Pogs. I actually pulled it out recently, and I still actually do have them. And then I said, off topic. But a craze when I was younger, aside from Pogs, was Tamagotchis. Did
Yep,
you have a Tamagotchi?
I did have a
Oh
Tamagotchi.
my gosh. So I still have mine, and I've been trying to find it because Noah brought up Tamagotchis. And then I'm like, oh my goodness, I should try to find it. I looked everywhere that I think it could be. I
Yeah,
cannot find it. And I'm so disappointed because it's an OG.
mine was an OG and I don't have it anymore.
Oh, I still have. I just can't find it. It's
I don't know
driving
what
me
happened
nuts.
to it, but I had it for a while. I went through a whole Tamagotchi phase. I had
Oh
a
yeah, because you
Furby
had to
too.
had.
Remember Furbies?
Oh yeah.
Those
Well,
were
the Tamagotchis
creepy.
is you wanted to get all the eggs, all the different ones you can get,
Yeah.
right? All the different ones you can magically get. So then went on by the time, and then Peter's like, "Oh my gosh, Tamagotchis! They're coming back." I'm like, "Yeah, you can still buy them.
Yeah, I heard
You
about
can
that.
buy
I
them."
heard they were coming back around.
And but my son wants one called Paradise.
Okay,
So it's a color version,
of course.
of course, and it looks a little bigger. And I'm like, no, man, the OG one's best. You guys are
Yeah,
OGs. So I will probably find it when I'm not looking for it.
that's usually the way.
Yeah. But I can't remember for the life of me where I put it. Like when I pulled it out, where I put it. And it wasn't, I didn't put it back where I pulled it out. So
Well, I guess
so
you got to
hopefully
keep
I find
looking.
it.
Um, I have some information on Scythe. Scythe.
Oh, okay.
Scythe.
Scythe.
It is a time of unrest in 1920s Europa. The ashes from the First Great War still darken the snow. The capitalistic city-state known simply as the factory,
Hmm.
which fueled the war with heavily armored mechs, has closed its doors, drawing the attention of several nearby countries. Scythe is an engine building game set in a 1920s era alternate history. It is a time of farming and war, broken hearts and rusted gears, innovation and valor. In Scythe, each player controls one of 5 factions of Eastern Europe, all of which are attempting to earn their fortunes and claim their stakes in the land around the mysterious factory. Players conquer territory, enlist new recruits, reap resources, gain villagers, build structures, and activate monstrous mechs. Each player begins the game with different resources, power, coins, combat acumen, and popularity, a different starting location, and a hidden goal. Starting positions are specifically calibrated to contribute to each faction's uniqueness and the asymmetrical nature of the game. Each faction always starts in the same place. Scythe uses a streamlined action selection mechanism, no rounds or phases, to keep gameplay moving at a brisk pace and reduce downtime between turns. While there is plenty of direct conflict for players who seek it, there is no player elimination. Scythe gives players almost complete control over their fate. Other than each player's individual hidden objective cards, the only elements of luck or variability are encounter cards that players will draw as they interact with the citizens of the newly explored lands. Each encounter card provides the player with several options, allowing them to mitigate the luck of the draw through their selection. Combat is also driven by choices, not luck or randomness. Every part of Scythe has an aspect of engine building to it. Players can upgrade actions to become more efficient, build structures that improve their position on the map, enlist new recruits to enhance character abilities, activate mechs to deter opponents from invading, and expand their borders to reap greater types and quantities of resources. These engine building aspects create a sense of momentum and progress throughout the game. The order in which players improve their engines adds to the unique feel of the game, even if having played one faction multiple times. So this has won a bunch of awards in 2016 and 2017, and it gets an 8.1 out of 10 on Board Game Geek.
I hope it's not like Root. With the
One of
fractions
five,
and
it's
everything.
1 to 5 players. It says 115 minutes playing time, so it's like 2 hours.
Mm.
The complexity range is 3.45 out of 5. The complexity rating, it's like the heaviness, I guess. And it says that it's a 14 plus game, but the community says 12 plus can play it. So
Interesting. Yeah.
sounds kind of like Risk,
Yeah.
but not exactly.
I'm not sure. I may or may not like it. I don't know.
I don't know if I like the no randomness. I like randomness in my games. Anyway, yeah, so that's that game. So definitely one I would probably want to try before I buy it.
Yeah. And I think you played Stamp Swamp, right? Swap, right?
I did, yeah.
Yeah, that's the Stonemeyer game.
Yeah. Rob and I tried that out when we were at Breakout Con.
And Tokaido, which we talked about
Mm-hmm.
briefly.
Yep. Yep. So yeah. So cool. So that's
Yeah.
Scythe. We'll have
That's,
to see.
that's the dice bag.
I don't think you and Matt can play that on stream.
Probably not.
No.
There's
Feels a
hidden
little bit complex.
information and that's a lot of
Yeah.
room. Who knows?
Yeah. So yeah, so that's the dice bag and that's the game. So Santa's Workshop and HeroClix Dungeon Crawl Classics, and a little bit of information on Scythe. So thanks everybody for reaching out to us. Kim, anything else?
No.
Okay. So we want to wish all of you out there a happy holiday, whatever holiday you may celebrate, whether that is Hanukkah or Christmas or Kwanzaa or New Year or whatever else you celebrate. We wish you all a very happy holiday season because it's almost the holidays.
Yeah.
And 2026 is just around the corner. And our first episode of 2026 will be the one immediately after this. Because that's how time works.
Yes.
So,
We will see you in the new year. Ooh.
yeah.
Next
Happy
time.
New Year.
Yeah.
2026.
Year went too fast.
Craziness. So yeah, let us know how you felt the year went and what your thoughts are on the games that we chatted about today. And if you've tried Santa's Workshop, if you've ordered it from Amazon, is that like an American Amazon thing too, or is it just Canada? I don't know.
I don't know if it's on theirs,
Yeah.
but it's on ours. Yeah.
If you want to do temperature conversions into Fahrenheits, you can let us know. Usually I just Google it when I need to know, but today I didn't do that because I'm on my phone. So you can let us know all of those things in the usual places. You can reach out to us on Discord. Kim is at Super K. I am at Jostitch, Joce Stitch. And you can also join the conversation in our Double Double and Dice podcast convo chat channel in DM North TV's Discord. You can head over to dm-north.com where you can leave a comment on our episode post. You can go over to youtube.com/dmnorthtv, which is where Kim and Matt post their Saturday night games. You can leave a comment on our episode post there. You can follow Kim and Matt playing games, which will include, I was going to say, which will include the extended version of Santa's Workshop, but that'll have happened already before this episode comes out, over at twitch.tv/DMNorthTV. You can send us an email at tripledpodcast@dm-north.com, and you can find us on all the socials at DMNorthTV. So until next time, on a double double and dice.